Hello everyone. Welcome to learn the aircraft construction course. I am Loi Chao. The task of this class is to deal with the failure of the anti-icing valve. The main contents include the function and structural characteristics of the anti-icing valve, the treatment idea of the anti-icing valve failure, and perform the M task for an anti-icing valve locked open. 1. Functions and structural characteristics of anti-icing valve. The anti-icing valve is used in the hot air anti-icing system of the wing and engine. Its function is to control the turning on and off of the hot air. The driver can control the anti-icing valve through the switch on the anti-icing control panel in the cockpit. The anti-icing valve relies on the solenoid to turn on and off. When the solenoid fails, it can also be controlled manually. The anti-icing valves of different aircraft are manually controlled differently. Some use handles to rotate and some use wrenches to twist. 2 thoughts on dealing with failure of anti-icing valve. After the anti-icing valve fails, if there are spare parts and time is sufficient, the anti-icing valve should be replaced. If there is a lack of spare parts or time is tight, the anti-icing valve can also be manually transferred to the closed position or the open position, according to weather conditions, to maintain a safe aircraft configuration. Perform the M task for an anti-icing valve locked open. When the anti-icing valve fails, there are no spare parts, or the time is too late to replace the new anti-icing valve, and there are icing weather conditions on the next flight, the anti-icing valve can be manually transferred to the open position to retain the failed release aircraft. At this time, it is necessary to complete the minimum equipment list, ML document prescribed work referred to as M work. See Chapter 30 of Aircraft Maintenance Manual, AMM, for detailed operating procedures. Let's learn about the M task of engine anti-icing valve failure through video.
MEL 30-03-03B.
Engine and forward cowl anti-ice valve failure in the open position. Tools and equipment required for essential maintenance procedures. Required consumables and chemicals. 1. Lock the anti-ice valve in the open position. Loosen the retaining screw on the manual locking assembly. Turn the hexagonal shaft to the open position. Slide the locking assembly along the shaft so that it enters the cover slot. Apply a small amount of anti-seize compound to the threads of the retaining screw. Tighten the retaining screw to 20 in lb. Disconnect and properly stow the electrical plug on the anti-ice pressure switch, ensuring it is secure. Pay special attention to the position of the pressure switch plug. Two, lock the high pressure activation valve in the closed position. The locking method for the high pressure activation valve is similar to that of the anti-ice valve. Confirm the indicator is in the closed position and use a 3 to 8 inch wrench to tighten the retaining screw to 50-55 in lb. 3. Attach a failure tag to the affected engine anti-ice switch and place a failure lock-in open position tag.
Thank you for watching. Now comes the exercise session. Students can press the pause button to think and answer. Let's start now. Have all the students answered correctly?